got second place by beating unknown ones.
Okay.
In the best of 5. It was wild.
Who took first at that tournament?
You said who?
Who took first?
Come on, bro.
You?
I saw him there, so
Okay,
clearly
okay.
Wow.
Hold on,
Tried it. Okay.
I was just thinking. All right, anyway, we got 17 Llomomo. It's got the double L, so I don't know how you want to say it.
You ain't think I got that
Listen,
dub.
I'm sorry. I just wasn't thinking of it. It's like, he beat unknown. It's like, oh, well, cool. Who else is there? Who else?
I was just spectating the whole time. I was like, I could beat you guys, but...
You were unknown's carpool.
All right, well, right now we have... how are you saying his name?
Let's say Llomomo. Let's get the double L.
Llomomo.
But
Okay.
like Llama, anyway.
I'm calling him Momo.
Alright, I'm gonna call him DeDeDe, because that's my
I'm
man's
with
right
that.
there.
I'm with that. And right now, you know, he's at 92. Not the end of the world because DeDeDe is a big boy.
Big boy. It's gonna take a lot to kill him, especially for like Zelda.
Well, Zelda does have those Kansas dress shoes on.
Yes, very much so.
Like they're not red, but they hurt.
They hurt a lot. Oh my gosh.
I thought he could have comboed that maybe. That would have been clean.
He could have. Oh. Alright, so Lomo's just, or DeDeDe's just kind of swinging at this point. Just trying to get something.
Yeah, it's weird. It's not even like it's... I mean, technically, DeDeDe has a lot of kill moves.
Yes.
Oh, got it.
Yep, there we go. Nothing is, like, Zelda's, there's a lot of characters that, like, kind of, like, ruin, like, DeDeDe's, like, spacing on, like, shields. And Zelda is the one of them where both in front and behind her, she will kill you. And it really sucks because he's so big. And wow, that almost could have worked out.
Very, very close. No cigar, though. But you're definitely correct on that. And that is something that a lot of people don't really... So we're so used to Zelda being a bad character that we forget that Zelda's 5.
Yeah.
You know, that forward air, that back air out of shield hits hard. Most characters die like 70% from it. Of course, DeDeDe's going to be a bit later. That up B out of shield is very potent. It's not the easiest to edge guard. Because of that hitbox. So a lot of tools right there. Good weight, up B out of shield, right on cue. 80% put on to DeDeDe already. And now the edge guard begins.
No, stop it. Oh.
Call that finishing your plate. Well, maybe not.
He can make it back.
Too soon.
Oh,
Wait,
oh no,
what?
but he landed on
Okay,
stage. But I'm surprised he didn't just like forward throw.
Yeah.
Take the damage.
But it didn't matter at the end of the day.
Okay. Still taking the stop.
And it's looking very one-sided. 17 right now. Very clean. Pollard going to make that recovery. No
Wow,
problem. I
he's
spoke too soon.
Ooh, he's just going to hit him right out of the air with like, oh no. So here's what we need to see if he's going to bring this back. He's got to rush like the knight. Like, you guys just run up forward tilt. Run up something.
I mean, it terrifies me, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm scared.
But it really does nothing when it's not charged. Although when he's off stage like this, it just kind of sucks. I'm just going to get beat up for it.
Please, no.
No. Okay. I was going to say, I was like, come on, DeDeDe.
Yeah, not like this. You're supposed to be a big boy. Uh-oh.
I know, like, Dense Fire is better. Ooh, okay.
Is this
it?
God's plan? Is this his time?
Right there, just, like, hold a jab. Because, like, the longer he spends holding, she's got to release it.
Yeah, that's true.
Just keeps it active. And you can also break knight. So,
what?
Yes.
I was unaware. Like,
I
once he's already swinging?
No, not once he, or...
Before
maybe
you hit Zelda...
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I might be thinking of something else. No. I'm just thinking about it like, no, that doesn't sound right. My apologies, but he keeps rolling. He's like...
I've never seen...
He's got to jump. Just jump. Just jump before it gets set, so that way, because, like, when it's not set, it swings down. So if you jump, you can go over it. As soon as the full charge, then it swings up.
I generally try to roll, just because I'm so afraid.
Yeah.
I'm either like, I'm going to roll or get up attack. I'm going to get up attack if you're if you're right by the ledge, and I'm going to roll if you're like... Well, basically, if you're right by the ledge, I'll roll. And I'll get up attack if you're trying to punish the roll.
Here's the thing, now. Those pesky Zelda mains found out that you can actually, like, wave bounce the knight, so the knight ends up charged in front of her. So it's actually safe. So it's actually safe now. And it's still like a body. So if you roll past it, or maybe if you're like a bigger character like DeDeDe, you just get caught in front of it.
Can he reflect the Phantom? He should be able to.
He can't.
Because he has his inhale counts as a reflect now.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. If you like shoot like a shadow ball, a sandy
shot. Here's the thing, though. I'm not sure whether the sword is reflectable or not.
Well, Mewtwo can reflect it, and Fox can reflect it.
He can reflect. They can reflect the whole knight, just coming at them?
Knight's coming at us, and we say no, and he turns back around. We're like, bad doggy, bad.
I can't say I've honestly tried, mostly because Zelda's terrifying.
You want me to go ask 17 right now?
We can ask him after.
Okay.
Actually, hold up. Hold up. Give me a sec.
DeDeDe. I was gonna go do it. Oh, my man is calling in reinforcements. Dante's on the case, possibly coming over.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, all Kalos. So, you know, Llomomo's gonna hope that maybe this larger stage is gonna help him out a bit more. I do like the fact of where the platforms are placed because Phantom's not really gonna be able to mess you up quite as much.
Although, on the flip side, these platforms mess up a lot of DeDeDe's ledge traps. As you see there, it gets higher with each bounce. And so after like the second bounce, it just gets caught in the platform. You can't set up for anything. And then it becomes like reading their get up. But people that are aware of this, they can just like hold ledge, neutral get up, because the only thing that's going to hit them on the ledge is like forward tilt if they have a high hanging ledge grab, jet hammer, but like F smash and down smash both don't hit people on the ledge for the most part.
Gotcha, interesting.
Yeah, so I'm actually against this stage pick. I figured like either Town City or even like Unova would have been better. Anyway, so
it's definitely a worse start. So we not feel that.
Oof.
14. Oh, now you're at
This is
30. Oh, okay.
Honestly, if he's willing to jump that high and like 17 commits to like the night charge, especially when he's kind of like got the high ground, just throw a Gordo right on top of him. Because worst case scenario, if he opts to reflect it back with neutral B, it bounces back up. So then you can rush from the ground and get something.
Sounds like you know this matchup very, very well.
Yes, I've had to play Dante in Principal to get that.
Yeah. We need you to start learning the wolf matchups, okay?
Okay.
The foxes, the people that matter.
Listen, actually, I've only run into like 2 foxes in bracket.
That's because you're not getting far enough.
And that's crazy. And one of them was my brother. So anyway. Anyway, Lola putting up a much better fight compared to the last game now.
You know, being at 80% isn't that bad when you're DeDeDe.
Yeah, especially when you're DeDeDe. Like, whatever. People expect you to die like 120, 130. It's like, no, you can live to like 180 against like some people.
Ooh,
Catching back and jump, he's got to teleport.
Finish it, go for the down air.
Hey. Oh, he's still alive. Get it, no. Oh my gosh.
So he was greedy. He actually started just naring for no reason.
Oh my gosh. And just like on stage, he thought he had it.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, oh.
But it didn't matter. He still
cleaned it up.
You know, still only at 80, looking healthy as could be. 98 and counting, not the end of the world by any means, but he made some adjustments. He's being a bit more aggressive. It looks like he's actually considering 17's options this time around.
Yeah, he's like kind of like baiting him into shield, throwing up the Gordos around. And that's one of the biggest things. You either shield the Gordo and get grabbed, or just like you shield the incoming like back air, forward air, whatever mix-up they may be going for. So right there we saw like Gordo break the Knight. I wasn't sure whether it was because like Knight was like not full charge, but I've seen the Knight break.
I know if you hit Zelda, the Knight breaks.
Yeah, definitely.
At least before the Knight starts moving.
Yeah.
I remember I got lied to the first time. I'm like, no, as long as you hit Zelda, the Knight disappears. I definitely hit Zelda while Knight was coming, I got slapped. I was like, wait, what? And then after, I was like, by the way, you lied to me. Like, oh, well, I didn't mean that. I was like, well, you should have said that, goddammit.
All right, hold up. Zelda's one more back air away from dying. I wish if he just had like the up smash out of his shield, I think he would have been able to get it.
Oh, so I'm just kind of now realizing that Llomomo is really using his jumps a lot more. So
he's not just like kind of like air dodging into the stage.
Yeah.
He's like abusing like the kind of FDS, mixing up his landings and his timing.
So that he's not getting hit by the Phantom nearly as much, which was the biggest issue last game. So good adjustments, you know, because game number 1 looked suspect. Game number 2 looked a lot better.
Yes.
He did go to that counter pick that you said you don't advise.
But it didn't really matter because okay, that's fair. Okay. That's fair,
wild.
But it felt like Zelda wasn't caught in like a lot of like ledge trap situations. It's more like straight hit to straight hit, and he also opted to like teleport onto the stage a lot. I felt.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there.
I know. I'm just saying.
You know, I'm treating it like a result screen. We don't got space for excuses and reasons.
Right.
We just got yeses and nos.
Okay.
No, I'm not two O's and 30s.
I'm actually thinking about it, and it's like there were actually not that many opportunities where
He
like
did
Zelda
get
was
ledge trapped once on the left side. I remember specifically because he threw the Gordo out and Zelda tried to get up early and got hit by the down smash.
Yeah, okay.
But then that next bounce did land on the platform, as you mentioned earlier.
And so you can really like wait out whatever smash attack they're like trying to hold, or whatever DeDeDe is trying to hold down. Otherwise, yeah. Anyway, I missed the stage pick.
I always do. Yeah. I'm gonna be missing this until the next game comes out.
Oh, we're on Town City. The stage I did recommend. Big blast zones keep you alive longer, and DeDeDe doesn't have to worry about killing because if you get the up tilt, you get like the back air. Like those are your main kill options, honestly, or like edge guarding Z.
Good
air.
weight.
Good up air.
17's trying to hit some buttons. My man, Llomomo is like,
He is
no.
warmed up.
Oh, where you going? Where you going?
Oh, okay.
Okay, you didn't
grab.
get it that time. I really wanted to get that grab.
I did too.
That was plot armor.
Right there, see, like, you notice how, like, 17 reflected the Gordo.
Oh, finish your plate. Get him out of here.
Oh my gosh, 17, what happened?
Yo, I ain't never seen someone reverse serve in tennis like that. Definitely hit Zelda straight up.
Lomo, every hit he takes,
Wound
he's
up.
hitting 17 with the energy drain. It's like, your fundies, my fundies. And again, we see him, like, just kind of going high. Ooh, air dodging through.
Looking a lot. Well, I mean, even though Llomomo started off really strong, 17 was bringing it back, but this looks like one of the major differences that when Llomomo's getting a hit, he's making it count. That was 51% unanswered off of one opening. And it still technically continued until 57. It wasn't like it was this is a combo. It was just well executed, hit after hit, beautiful string. But 17 firing right back, only at 57, not the end of the world. Okay,
The double nairs.
don't
okay.
fight my nair.
But see, that 2 nairs and neutral B, 18%.
All right, that knight is definitely putting in that extra work.
Yeah, no, he does so much, he does everything
I'll
against
hit
Gordo.
you, I'll hit the Gordo back, like what's going on, I'll block occasionally. It's definitely all around. He's like the fullback
Oh, yeah.
in football. If you guys don't know, that man will block, that man will catch, that man will run. He does it all.
Okay. And then again, like, using the upwards Gordo angle, instead of like bouncing right onto Zelda, just kind of sat right in front of her. All right.
Trying to finish it, but I don't know if you want to be that overzealous. You know, you
Yeah,
get greedy, and sometimes you just, it fires right back.
And that killed that DIN!
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, 17 needs some magic. I need to
Yeah.
see a spike, or I need to see these forward airs and back airs, which, by the way, have not been thrown out this entire game.
That's another thing I actually noticed. I was just about to comment. Lomo is playing the hard, like, he's the Gordo technician right now. If you can opt into something like in Mortal Kombat, he's
Finally,
Gordo
took one
technician.
out. Good stuff.
But
yeah.
like, he's been doing well not to like press up on his shield, just throwing the Gordos. Just throwing the Gordos and like trying to see if he can get an option out of 17 and then looking to punish. But
like-
he burns the jumps. Gordo.
Okay, 17's doing way better now, and I like this a lot more. Instead of just kind of
Just sitting there
trying
and
to
taking
fish
it.
with the Phantom, he's going in, and that's making a large difference.
He's going high.
Oh my God, why'd you go for the Phantom again? Guys, just because you have a very comfortable option doesn't make it always the best option.
Yes.
He could have finished his plate. He could have gotten
Oh,
this
he
stock
parried the
off.
knight. But like,
looking
hey,
so
watch
rough
those,
now.
watch those back airs. You're doing well. Your Gordo outranges the knight. Worst case scenario, the knight hits it back up. Or you can always like react to it and you can just shield. And especially because a lot of projectiles got nerfed in the last patch, Gordo on your own shield isn't very like strong anymore, so you don't have to worry about it poking. And he's also a whole stock up. Hang on. Just run with it.
Yeah, it's like Llomomo is doing the correct thing. I just don't necessarily agree with 17's approach. You know, at the end of the day, King DeDeDe's his out of shield options aren't the best. Zelda has some really strong ones.
Yeah, neutral air, back air, forward air. Honestly.
They're all very
Yeah.
difficult to punish. But
Just like
17
that.
is coming.
Almost
17
dead.
took the
He's
lead.
almost dead.
Oh my,
Another up
trying to
air.
finish.
Oh gosh.
But by the way, all this damage happened because he stopped going for the Phantom,
And there it
and
is.
he won because
Oh my
of it.
gosh.
I'm gonna need 17 to make me his coach. And when he tries to run away and start charging, I'm gonna be like, bruh, get in his face. Where the fairs? Where the bears? Where the grabs? What's going on?